Hello guys, welcome to YouTube channel Phone Mania. So in today's video, we are gonna unbox the Realme GT. And recently Realme launched two smartphones. One is the Realme GT Master Edition and next is the Realme GT. So the Realme GT comes with Snapdragon 888, whereas the Realme GT Master Edition comes with Snapdragon 788. And the 778, the Realme GT Master Edition comes with a unique design called Voyager, which is a suitcase inspired design. That's really cool to look at. And now let's talk about the Realme GT. I have already done the unboxing of the Realme GT Master Edition too, so kindly check out the channel too. So let's unbox the Realme GT. Before that, I will tell the specifications really quick. So guys, this is the 12GB 256GB variant of the Realme GT, which is exclusively this color. That means the racing yellow color is only exclusive available to this variant. And the specs are kindly mentioned here. This first one is a Snapdragon 888. This is the one of the main key selling point of this device. And next, 65 watt of charger, 120Hz super AMOLED display, Sony 64MP camera. That's all really nice. So let's unbox. Okay, a great story since the first sleep. So okay, so guys, here is the phone, the Realme GT. Let's take it off. Okay, let's keep the phone over here. And apart from that, you are getting a 65 watt super dart charge and a USB cable. And then let's look what else do we. So here is another logo, Dare to Leap. So we are getting a case. So it's not a clear transparent, it is sort of a light smoky finish. And we are getting Realme Quick Start Guide and Safety Guide over here. So let's keep everything aside and move to the phone directly. So this is the phone, the Realme GT. And let's turn around. Oh wow. So guys, this is a Realme GT racing yellow color. So let me peel off. Ooh, wow, really unique and awesome to look at. So you can see the 12GB 256GB variant only have this color, that means the Realme's racing yellow color. And apart from that, if you're asking about the 828 variants, it just have dashing silver or dashing blue, which I don't think it's really nice, but this guy is really nice to look at. And one thing is guys, this is not a plastic bag, this is having a leather finish, and over here we are getting some sort of plastic, polycarbonate plastic over here. So it's a mixture of leather plus plastic. And if you ask me, the looks of this almost looking like the Realme X7 Max. Okay, so some nice design changes only. So if you are a one who is looking between Realme X7 Max or Realme GT, then I would say if you are not a game enthusiast, then you can directly go to the Realme X1 Max, because apart from this design, the Snapdragon 888 and some minor tweaks, almost these two phones are almost same. But if you're a gamer, then you could get a very different results on both. So if you are a gamer, then you could directly buy this guy. But if you're a normal sort of user, then the X1 Max would be more than enough for you. So let me boot this up. Okay, so the Realme logo. So let's set up the phone and come back later. So guys, here is the phone. So this is the Realme GT, which I'm having right now. And if you, first of all, let's talk about its comfort in hands. So that's the main thing. So I would say it's perfect to hold at, not much of weight, almost really nice to hold at, you could see, and it's really comfortable. And let's first talk about the thickness. So it would be 9.1 if you choose this color variant, means because the leather one, that means the 12GB. And if you're looking for 828, it would be 8.4. So the 8.4, that means the 8GB 128GB variants would be much lower, much more slim than this guy. And if you ask me about the weight, it weighs around 180 grams. And let's look at this display. So this is a 6.43-inch display. And let me check, it's almost easy accessible with one hand. Okay, you would see it's almost easy access. Nice. Overall, I would say comfort and looks. I would say this is really unique. And that competitor is the IQ7 Legend. So if you compare this guy and IQ7 Legend, then I would definitely say I really like the IQ7 Legend. And I have already done a video regarding comparison between this guy versus IQ7 Legend also. So do check that out. Okay, so this is the display. It's a 6.43-inch AMOLED 120 hertz of refresh rate, which comes with 1080 and 2400. And let's check the quality. So let's move to albums and let's play video really quick. So guys, this is it. So guys, I would say overall a nice performance. That means it's not much of a hype. In this segment, we are almost getting this 120 Hz AMOLED display around getting for 400 ppi. So this is having a ppi of 409 ppi. Excellent viewing angles, sharp colors, vibrant. Everything is perfect. And I would say, okay, I couldn't say any cons about display. Display is really sharp and vibrant, as 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 expected in this price range. So nothing hyped about this display. And the next thing would be the refresh rate. You would see this comes with 120 hertz of refresh rate, so it's really fluid guys. So I would show you. So display and brightness, more screen refresh rate, it's auto select. That means high would be the 120 hertz. Auto select, it will dynamically switches according to the application which we are using. So it's really fast and fluidic. Okay, so we are having the 120 hertz refresh rate too. And let's talk about the touch sampling rate. Although this is a snapdragon triplet, so the first thing would be the touch sampling rate. So let's check the touch sampling rate really quick. So currently you can see it is getting around 280 or something like that. 280, 300, just touching 300 sometimes. So at the max we are getting 300. And now let's check by turning on the GT mode. Wow, nice animation. So now it's getting 360. Okay, you can see it's now getting 360. So before enabling the GT mode it was 300 and now it's 360. So 360 minus the screen refresh, that's the 120. So 360 minus 120, that means the 240 hertz is the touch sampling rate of the Realme GT which I'm having right now. Okay, so that's okay for the gaming phone. I would say okay if you compare the Poco F3, it is really high, about 500 touch sampling rate. So that's really high, but overall it's okay for a gaming phone. And now let's check the Antutu benchmark. So this is a triple eight, then it should have scores. Wow, exactly, it is getting the scores about 7,25,000. You would see the CPU scores, GPU scores, memory, and the UX scores. And I would say this guy is having the cooling of stainless steel vapor chamber cooling, and it is I don't think how much does it improve than the normal one, but actually I would say if I compare the IQ7 Legend, actually it is having the largest vapor chamber cooling on the IQ7 Legend, and difference of this is almost 9 degree temperature difference is there. So 9 degree temperature has been hyped, and if you say IQ7 Legend, it's just 5 degrees, so 4 degrees Celsius is increased than the IQ7. So I would say the largest vapor chamber cooling is slightly better in this case. I'm not sure in every case. So it also score, but the scores is really high on this guy. It scores around 7,25,000, whereas the IQ7 Legend scores 7 lakh. So in the detailed comparison, I have done that, but it's okay. The phone gets a bit warm in extensive usage and all, but the stainless steel vapor chamber cooling does the job great. So it would maintain an optimal temperature. Okay, let's also check the UFS storage speeds. So storage test, you could see that it's UFS 3.1 and LPDDR5. So it scores around 61,782. Really nice job. So in terms of performance and the UFS storage faster speed, is really nice. So it's a game worthy. So it's a gamer concentrated phone. So definitely have the features like that. Now let's move to the next areas which matters most for the people. That's the camera. So this is having 64 MP Sony IMX682 camera. So that's been seen on the Realme X7 Max, which was launched far ago. So the same cameras is still on this guy, but the main difference, so if you are using Realme X7 Max, then I didn't like the output. So here then this having a different ISP than a Dimensity 122. Each ISP is different. That means this is having the Snapdragon 888 ISP, and that one is having the Snapdragon, sorry, the Dimensity 122. So ISP is really different, and the key thing is the photo quality output is excellent on this guy. Actually, I was also misunderstood about the camera. Actually, I didn't like the X7 Max. The photo quality was overall good, but actually it was not high worthy or really nice. But on this guy, because of the ISP, the form, the image outputs are really nice. And I would, and apart from that, it is having an 8 MP ultra wide and a 2 MP mono macro camera. So it is capable of 4 centimeter focus distance and all. Then it is capable of 4K at 60 FPS, and then it's having 16 MP selfie camera. So it's a left oriented punch hole selfie camera, which is now seen common in all devices. Okay, so that's also really nice. And but before moving to that, I would also like to check the audio quality. So let's check the audio quality really quick. So guys, audio quality is having the stereo speaker, so the effect was really nice. I don't have any complaints regarding the audio quality, display and everything. And the next thing, let's move to the cameras, and these are the sample shots which are taken. So you could see overall the output is really nice. The colors are really sharp, and with the help of AA and HDR, it is taking excellent shots, and you could see. And even without the OIS, it manages to do the video simulation really nice, and you could see the clouds, and that's also really nice dynamic range, I would say. And in case of direct sunlight, it struggles a bit. So let's move. So this is a macro shot. You could see the ants is perfectly on here, so you could see it's really, and you could see that's a nice output. And this is a 64 MB mode, so let's see how much it can gets close to subject. It can get really close subjects. That's a 64 MB mode, and this is the video stabilization. And you could see even without the OIS, it manages to do its best. So as I already compared with the Iqoo7 Legend, I didn't feel much differences, yes, but obviously because of the OIS, Iqoo7 handles it better than this guy, but still it manages to overall done the job really nice. Okay, so this is a portrait. Okay, so I think the portrait needs to be much more better. And regarding the colors, everything is really sharp, and you could see even a butterfly over there. You could see. Okay, that's really nice. And this is an ultra wide shot taken on the 8 MP. So the 8 MP ultra wide is really nice, but it is missing some detail. Actually, we can't zoom in further, and it is missing some detail. But it's okay to have 8 MB. That's 8 in 8 MB does the job perfect. But I would suggest even a 13 MB, 12 MB for the ultra wide camera. That's really nice. And now that's selfie, and I think the selfies are really nice, but it should need to be some much more improved, because it's softened the image. You could see it's missing some minor detail, but it's softening is happening, and you could see both same results. Actually, overall it's really nice. So if you ask me about the camera body, I would say I really like the cameras, but actually in some areas I need to think the improvement is regarding the softening of the front camera. Actually, that can be improved with the help of software updates, and also the front camera need to be improved a bit because it's now focusing on the smoothing and enhancing the colors, but it should be focused on more on the depth of the photos, the detailing of the photos. And if you compare the rear camera is all nice, but actually in some areas need to be improved. In case of the portrait modes, the macro modes, need to be some improvements. Apart from that, I really like the cameras on board. For a normal user, this is just perfect. For a cameras enthusiast, I would say it need to step up game a bit. Okay, and now moving to the next, it's having Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, NFC, and for the gamers, it's here, guys. It's a 3.5 mm jack. And regarding the SAR value, let's check the SAR value really quick. So it would be the star hash 07 hash, and the SAR is head 1.151 and body 0.748. And regarding the 5G bands, 13 5G bands, no doubt, guys. It's a perfect future-proof phone with Snapdragon 888 and it's having a battery of 4500 mAh, so that's perfect for an all-day gamer. And then we are having 65 watt of charging, which comes with the super dart charge, which comes in the box, and it's capable of charging the phone from 0 to 100 in just 35 minutes. So that's rapid and fast. And let's check the fingerprint scanners and face recognitions really quick. So first of all, let's check the face recognition. So unlocking in 3 2 1 and go. Okay, fast. Once again in 3 2 1 and go. Okay, fast. Let's start again. 1 3 2 1 go. Okay, that's really fast. Now let's check the fingerprint scanners. So it's over here in 3 2 1 and go. Okay, fast. Once again in 3 2 1 and go. Okay, so everything is really nice. And now the best part is this guy is getting instant 3000 rupees discount if you are prepaid. That means if you are not doing cash on delivery and you are doing instant payment with the apps such as Google Pay, Phone Pay, or even your card you are getting. That means you are for the card payments, for the instant payments, prepaid payments, you could get 3000 rupees discount also. That's a really nice. And I would say this variant price at 41,999, so you can get 3000 off. And if you're looking for the 8128 variants, and their price is 37,999, so 30 they are also getting 3000 rupees off. So that's a value for money, I would say. After the discount, these are really value for money, because if you compare the Iqoo7 Legend, it comes in 39,999 for the 8128, and for the 12256 it comes with 44,999. So after this getting 3000 rupees of discount, then I would say it's worth buying. But if you are looking for really gaming, because it's have a 1000 Hz instant touch sampling rate, then it's have monster touch. That means the triggers are on the display and 4D vibration is there. The cameras are a bit better than this guy, including the telephoto, ultrawide and everything. And also we are getting a glass back. So I would say if you're like to spend a bit more, then I would say going to the Iqoo7 Legend. Also I have a slight con about the Iqoo7 Legend, that's the battery backup. So actually I'm not getting if you're a hardcore gamer, you won't get a perfect day battery backup. But in just 5% and just 5 minutes, it's getting around 25 to 30% in 5 minutes. So that's really okay. So if you are not a sort of battery needed person, then it's perfectly fine for you. So that's the unboxing and the quick review of the Realme GT. Okay, so that's all, guys. Signing off. It's Phone Mania.